Hello and welcome back to episode 64 of The Long Dark. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So I went ahead and grabbed up my gear and had a little nap until the blizzard subsided, and we are now ready to get rolling. And as I suspected, it looks like we are now headed into that backcountry, and we're going to pass right through the area with the aggressive wolf. So let's get stuck into it. Still not 100% sure where to find the power worker. Maybe we should make that our first stop. There are certainly plenty of singing wolves that are eager to help us out. But I don't think we want their particular brand of help. And although it's not very cold, I'm not appreciating this mist for specifically that reason. Just tree branch. Yeah, so if we're going to start by looking for our missing power worker person, I guess this is the place to start, right? Yeah, I mean, this is the area. I'm increasingly sure that it is that body that I saw down there. In which case, where the hell do I go to get there? Probably right there. In which case... Is that where I found the bow? It might be where I found the bow. Wouldn't that be rude? But I guess that's where we're headed. I believe there'll be a wolf to play with us down there. Or a wolf for us to play with, depending on your perspective. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have brought my rifle with me on account of aggressive wolf. I wonder just how aggressive wolf is. We'll find out soon. Or rather, we'll find out eventually. Because, yeah, we've got quite a bit of walk in front of us. Not my favorite sounds. He got something over there. I should have put the hacksaw away. Whatever. I'm just gonna live with the consequences of my actions. I don't need to mess with that wolf. He's not in the way. But I do need to be ready for more Timberwolf, because we're coming back up on the area where we encountered them last time. Still got several marine flares. And I was wondering to myself last time what survival players do. I suppose really it's the same thing as what I'm doing. It's not like shooting them makes them go away permanently, so whether you're using a rifle or a pistol or a bow or a flare, the end result is the same. You avoid getting eaten for a little while, And then you have to expend some more resources to not get eaten next time. I guess I don't know whether torches work against timberwolves. Based on a very few forum posts that I've looked at, it does seem to me that survival players probably spend a lot of time carrying torches around, so that might be it. But that too presents a problem, right? Where is that bridge? Have I seen that bridge? Have I been to that bridge? Right, so if you're one of these theoretical survivor players that spend a bunch of time carrying torches around, well, torches mean that you're lighting fires, and lighting fires means that you have wood. Then having wood means that you have a hatchet or a hacksaw or something that you're expending to get those resources. But maybe it doesn't, because you can light a fire with sticks, and sticks don't require that. So maybe that's the game. Maybe survival players are running around with their magnifying glasses and their pile of sticks, and that's how business is getting done. I'm not real sure about this. Oh yeah, this is a down. Okay. I honestly don't remember if this is the way to the bow. I don't think so. But I couldn't even remember the way back home in the previous episodes, so that tells you something about how much I'm remembering right now. Which I guess is a good thing. It means that I'm, staying in the moment and playing the game and running the mouth and not spending too many resources on other stuff. Yeah, this is not going to get me where I need to be, is it? Oh wait, no, I can walk up there. Alright. So far, I do not think this is where I got the bow. But it could be that I found another way down last time. Wouldn't this be a diabolical place to put a bear? Like, nothing to do about it. Your only option is to go away and come back later and hope for the best. Yeah, this is definitely not where I found the bow. But that looks like a backpack.
Hope I can still eat this.
Okay, so that's the ID I was looking for. And this is the bro I was looking for. Keep writing. Writing helps give me focus, and focus keeps me still. I can't remember why I'm here, what I do, or who this woman is. I think we work together. I know her, I think. She watches me scribble this stuff down, but she smiles. Does she know? I try and watch her work on the machines when I wake up, and copy her movements when she goes to bed. She tells me things, but they fade unless I write them down, like the wind picks them up and takes them far away. I keep seeing a river in my head, rushing water to the edge of something, into a deep foggy place. I just can't remember anymore.
Something happened.
Well, I think that you probably killed your friend. Which is unfortunate. On the other hand, I think lots of people wound up dead for lots of reasons. Maybe she didn't get the worst of it. Well, we found our people. And that was not where I found the bow. Definitely not. So now it's time to get back on track to the backcountry. So we'll just head back whence we came. Down the little waterfall, and then up and across the bridge. So what do we think likely happened to that feller? Some kind of Alzheimer's, dementia kind of thing, perhaps? This is where I came down. But what's over there? I don't care what's over there. I want to get to the backcountry and get eaten by an aggressive wolf. I don't think we know enough to... I mean, I guess I could see if I can look at his ID, but I don't know that I care that much. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with some kind of something like that. Some kind of memory loss disease that probably resulted in a very unfortunate violent encounter between these people that were supposed to be taking care of each other. You gotta wonder if she knew, or if it was just a surprise to her. Maybe he was doing a good enough job of playing it cool that she didn't figure it out. But that's gotta be pretty unlikely. So we got the barn, we got the foreman's clear cut. We need to go over to the cabin. I don't think we've been to the cabin. I think that probably got added to our map when we got the new quest. Cook's Farm. So I guess we haven't been here either. Do you think Cook is the name?
I think I can use this.
Or the title of the person that this belonged to? I'm going to go with title. If you all made it this far, you've still got a ways to go, but there's help. Look for these supplies along the way. This is all you're going to get from me. I'd wish you luck, but there's none left to go around.
I could use this.
So we got some supply caches, and most of them are places I've already been. Good. There's one nearby, so we'll hit that one up. And there's one near the wolf. So hopefully we'll be able to hit that one up as well.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Alrighty. I'm now overburdened. And I don't want to be.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So let's put some stuff away here. Actually, I'm going to hang on to those. They're light as hell. Hanging on to that stuff. Okay, we don't need 2 can openers. We don't need a can of gunpowder. We don't need 2 hatchets. That got us back under. We might as well leave that stuff behind as well. And I'm going to drop the hacksaw here. I hope I won't regret that decision. But I don't think I actually have much use for the hacksaw, especially now that I've got a hatchet and a hunting knife. Those are timber wolves. and I don't want to mess with them. And I don't have to go that way, so I don't have to mess with them. I'm just going to go up here to the foreman's clear cut. Yeah. And not have to deal with them. And I believe I spotted an old campfire I made to deal with a previous Timberwolf encounter. The idea of just building a campfire in an emergency when the wolves are circling around you is pretty silly. But it is surprisingly effective, isn't it? Okay. There's so many wolves. Why are there so many wolves? I'm not even playing on a very hard difficulty. I mean, I'm not playing on the easiest difficulty, but for crying out loud, you know I love you. No, that's not right. I mean, it is right, but it's not what we're talking about right now. R.I.P. Meatloaf. So we need to get up there, I think. And the wolves are stalking me. So let's just get this over with, shall we? Come on then, you sons of bitches. And you're done. Now, where the hell was I going? This right? I think this will get me where I want to go. Have I asked what the difference is between marine flares and regular flares yet? I mean, I guess the naive assumption would be that a marine flare is water tolerant. But I was kind of under the impression that that was just flares in general.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay. And I mean, maybe that's wrong. I'm not an expert on flares, but it seems like not a great idea to make a flare that can't survive getting wet, right? I mean, if the whole point of flares is for emergencies, and boy, would you ever hate to have the wrong kind of flare in an emergency. Yeah, get out of here. Take that. Still more uppy. I don't think there's a whole lot more up for me to get here. More than I thought. And this way. Maybe the difference is that marine flares can actually stay lit underwater. In which case, how do the Timberwolves know that? Right? I mean, if that's the case, then it has more to do with the chemical reaction than anything else.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nice. Good find. And now, we're off to the cabin. What's that over there? What's up with this music? Am I just not paying enough attention to the music, or there are a whole bunch of these little musical interludes? This is not one of my campfires.
I better take this food.
No. Having a spare knife is better than not having a spare knife. Am I right? How do I get back down from this saddle? How about you follow your footsteps? No. Good. On course. I believe that might be my destination over there. Good. There's at least one wolf over there. And he's going to be mad at me for encroaching on his rabbit. So let's just deal with that problem, shall we? Alright. And that is a wolf that I won't have to deal with for a few minutes. I don't need any of your stuff. I just want you to leave me alone. Oh, shit. I think that might be a moose. That's a moose. That's a problem, is what that is. Have I talked about moose yet? I think I talked about moose fairly recently. I do not want to fight a moose. But on the other hand, oh, I do really want a moose skin. It takes like multiple rifle headshots to put down a moose. Bricklayer's Retreat. And I didn't even bring a rifle. And I cannot cheese him by going into and out of this place.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, Will, what do you think is going to happen here? Do you think I'm going to leave behind some good arrows? The answer is no. I am not going to do that. Nope. Building Blackrock Part 3? Nothing in Blackrock's design could outweigh the influence of the surrounding landscape on the mission of the penitentiary. The rugged valley surrounding the prison grounds has always been itself a secondary deterrent. Before the first stone was laid for the penitentiary, gold miners and prospectors made their way to the region to try their hand at finding fortune in the shadow of Blackrock Mountain. Many died, and few found the gold they were looking for. Still, it's said the many streams and rivers that surround the prison grounds still carry gold, even in winter. And that would appear to be true. Ooh, what do we got down here?
What have we here?
Junk is what we have down there. Mackinaw jacket. That might be better than my... Oh, hey, these are backwards. Mackinaw and wolf. Now. So the military coat is better at almost everything. Which is surprising because I was under an impression that... Okay, those are correct. Good. Yeah, I was under an impression that the Mackinaw jacket was one of the best in the game. That's fine. Yes. No. Yes.
This'll come in handy.
Hell yes. Hell no. That was a bit of a roller coaster, wasn't it? It would be incredibly stupid for me to try and take on this moose with my revolver. And regardless of what some people in political groups on Facebook say, I am not incredibly stupid. So I am not going to do that. But I do want that moose. So I think we're going to come back and do that another time. Definitely need to remember that one. He's coming right for us. Why is he shaking his head at me? Okay. He has not taken notice of me.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
It is not. So let's go ahead and break down that broken arrow that I just found. There it is.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Harvest. And then we can actually make some arrows, I think. Okay. So we're going to make 3 shafts. We've got 2 heads. I might not have enough. I don't have enough feathers for any? Ugh. Still just hanging out there. So we're going to make this into a stash. And we're going to put some tasty goodies in there. Such as, oh, why am I carrying 3 liters of lantern fuel? Look at all those lovely arrows. Stop carrying 3 liters of lantern fuel and all of a sudden you've got tons of carry space. Alright, and we haven't actually found the stash yet, but it's nearby. I bet it's around here, perhaps. Doesn't look very around here, though, does it? Oh, was that it? No, but this is it. Good. Prepper hatch. If you're reading this, you've gone and found my cache behind the old bricklayer place. I've reopened my old bunker. Things are getting bad round here. Head north from Foreman's Clear Cut. Go beyond the road, then up a small rise into the rocks. Follow the meadow grass and you should be just fine. We should be able to wait this thing out there.
Well, well. What do we have here? Hope I can still eat this.
And you can bet that we're going to find a dead person in that bunker. That condensed milk, if I'm going to eat it, I might as well eat it right now. I don't need to put stuff away. I got plenty of carry weight. Yeah, let's just move on. That condensed milk is going to be soon or never. Just don't look at him. I can't remember if I've told this story. I may have done if I was already talking about moose. You do not appreciate how large a moose is until you've met one in person. And probably the best way to truly appreciate just how enormous these animals are is to find yourself in between a mother and a calf, which is exactly what happened to me backpacking on Isle Royale. Yeah, I mean, looking at one in a video game, that one I think is probably small by moose standards. But yeah, just seeing one doesn't really do it. In any case, we are all out of time for episode 64. Come back and see me again in episode 65 for more wandering in the wilderness and running my mouth. Talk to you soon.